Hey everybody, welcome back to day 15 of my mental health journey. It's really hot in this car, so I'm going to keep this brief. But for those who aren't familiar with my channel, basically I go in depth regarding my day-to-day struggles with mental health, namely anxiety, with the hopes of connecting with other people through sharing my experiences. It's also therapeutic for me to just like share these experiences. And for the people for whom I can't speak, I hope to provide a platform for them to share their stories and connect with similar people, just so this is as broad and connecting as possible. So with that being said, I'm going to now segue into what I want to talk about today, which was me basically dropping the ball yesterday. And the two main things that stuck out to me were the fact that I ate absolutely horrifically, and I didn't do anything to promote the last video I put out. So let's talk about it. So as you guys know from some of my other videos, and I've alluded to it, basically I can sometimes get obsessive with eating. I love to work out and whatnot, but I grew up and I was a little heavier, and it always kind of left like a chip on my shoulder. So I always wanted to, like, have control of my diet the way that I could control the exercise I did. And basically I did the keto diet like a year and some change ago, and that diet very much demonizes carbs, and it's good for people who are like diabetic or prone to seizures, stuff like that. But for the average person, celiac people too, I guess. But for the average person, I don't really think it's necessary. It definitely wasn't for me. But because I was so obsessive about the diet, I just allowed myself to kind of hone in on like the fact that carbs are bad, even though my body runs really well on carbs, just because I was so militant about it. And even though I don't do it now, I still eat like really healthy, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't try and like control my diet and everything. So basically yesterday was like, I just basically said, I'm gonna eat everything I want. I was planning on fasting today anyway, but I kind of like forgot just how much sugar like screws up my body and everything. But basically, if this were like a year ago, I would be like in a really dark place, like terrible place. Just beating myself up physically and mentally about it. I woke up this morning, went for a run, and had a great workout. And I figured to myself, you know what, like that's all it needs to be. It doesn't need to be a day full of beating myself up and telling myself that I'm not worth it and that I screwed up my entire week because I ate poorly. Like, nah, we're going to think positively about this. The way that I thought about it was I had a lot of calories to basically have a kick-ass workout. I really challenged myself today, and I feel great. And I already feel like, I'm in a better place. And along with that, I didn't talk about what I posted yesterday just because, I don't know, I've been promoting myself like for 2 weeks straight, and I don't want to inundate IG with a bunch of like advertisements every time I do something, because I've made it pretty clear that like this is going to be a daily thing. So I'm going to try to find the best way to promote my stuff without it being obnoxious. Of course, if you just don't like me and the fact that I'm promoting stuff, well, too bad. I don't care about your opinion, so find somebody else to dump on. But I'm going to keep making these videos every day. I woke up this morning just really motivated and happy that I wasn't beating myself up the same way that I would have done, not too long ago. But I just want you guys to know that I'm in a great place right now, aside from the fact that I'm sweating in here and I literally just took a shower. But yeah, so you guys can expect a lot more content on the way. And you can expect a version of me that's a lot more positive and that's going to take these things that used to kind of break me, if we're being completely transparent, and I'm going to allow them to make me a better person. I viewed the extra calories I had as extra energy to kick some ass while working out outside, and I did that. I got a great run, so there's really nothing to be negative about, and I'm just like really happy to see that I've grown in that direction. And it's been a long journey, and it's taken a lot of like mental fortitude on my part. I've started meditating and really started to love myself more. So you kind of have to do all this type of stuff, but it just goes to show you that physical health and all that jazz is nothing without mental health. They come in tandem, and if one's suffering, the other's going to suffer too, because in my case, my mental health was terrible. My physical health was good, but I was running myself into the ground, being super obsessive. So it wasn't enjoyable. You want to enjoy this journey, this health journey. And I just feel like I'm finally starting to move in that direction. So I hope this story kind of resonates with people in that regard. And then as far as the other thing that I mentioned, me not promoting myself last night, just be confident in everything you guys do. I probably should have said something just because I took the time to make it, but I was just kind of feeling some sort of way, and just needing to step back, get away from social media for a little bit, just because, as I've mentioned before, I don't really do much of the social media other than like posting pictures and stuff, like not even pictures of myself. So for me to just do a complete 180 and like be present on social media, not just present, but like promoting myself, it's been fun, but it's also been different, and it's led me to kind of have some doubts sometimes, because I'm like, why the hell am I doing this? Like, this is so not me. But I love doing this stuff, and if I have to, go leave my comfort zone for a bit to promote something that I believe in and that I believe other people at this point believe in, like, I'm going to do it. And if people have a problem with it, that's your problem. I'm not going to engage with you. You can unfollow me. You can talk trash about me to your friends. If you're not saying it to my face, it doesn't matter anyway. So I just hope that you guys understand and can potentially connect with this, that if you believe in something, just go out and do it. And as far as health goes, you can't have physical health without mental health. You can't have mental health without physical health. So it's important to allow yourself to focus on both of them. And in my case, I was only focusing on my physical health at the expense of my mental health. I've since grown. I hope to continue to grow and just enjoy life more. And I feel like, just without stressing as much, I'll lose weight and maintain my weight anyway, because I won't be releasing all that cortisol, which is the stress hormone. But anyway, guys, I love you. I'm rambling right now. I just hope that this was totally unscripted. This was kind of just like something I woke up and knew I had to talk about once I did my workout and everything. But I hope this resonates with you guys. I'm going to post this tonight. I'm going to promote this tonight. If you guys are interested in my Spanish endeavors, or want to listen to the podcast form of this, I'm going to put the link in the bio. It has all the creative endeavors I'm doing. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will post this later tonight.